Okay, so in this video I'm going to show you how to sign up to Gmail. So I've just started here in Google. First step will be to search for Gmail. Gmail's a webmail. So I've just searched for Gmail. The first result here, Gmail, is email for Google. It's at mail.google.com, so I'm going to click on there. And here's Gmail. So to create a new account, you first click down here, create an account. So I'm going to put in my details here, JBlogs. Now there's a lot of people with Gmail already, so you've got to work out what your address will be. I'm just going to put Joe Blogs. I doubt that's available, but we'll check. So I've typed in my email address here. So if this is available, on my email address would be joe.blogs@gmail.com. So let's click here on check availability. Okay, it's not available. And here's a few suggestions for addresses that are available. I don't like any of those, so I might put in, let's try Joe Blogs 1943. Check availability. And it's available. So you've got to go through that process until you find an address that's available. And bear in mind, this is the address, this will be your email address. So try and make it something that's easy for people to remember. I mean, you might not even want a dot in there. If I check it without the dot. So yeah, that's available as well. joeblogs1943@gmail.com. Okay, so next step is to put in your password. It's got to be minimum 8 characters in length, it says. So I'll just put in something like that. Password 23. It's a weak password. The best thing is to have it to not be, I'm going to try something else. Make your password, I mean you can just use the password you use for everything else. But if I was you, I'd try and think of something a bit stronger, because it's pretty important to keep your email secure. Often if you have a sentence in mind, like my first pet's name was Joey, and then you could type the first letter of each word in that sentence. My first pet's name was Joey. I think that's 6 characters, so I could add some numbers after that. And there you go, I got a strong password. My first pet's name was Joey. You've got to re-enter it there and make sure it matches. That's just to check you didn't do a typo. Now, so we'll just leave those ticked. So the security question, if you forget your password and you need to answer a security question to get into your account, this is the question they're going to ask you. It could be one of these, or you could also write your own question. So I might write my own question, and my question I'll put in will be my mother's maiden name. I'll put an answer here. B. Smith, say. It's not really my mother's maiden name. I didn't want to put in the real answer here. But so that's if you lose access to your account, it'll say, well, what's your mother's maiden name? As long as you put in Smith, you'll be right. Now, recovery email address would normally be, I'd put in the address that you get with your ISP. That's so whoever provides your internet service will normally give you an email address, and now I wouldn't use that email address. I'd be using this Gmail as my main email address. But here in the recovery email address, we could put in that address as the address they'll send something to if you can't read your Gmail. So let's put in joeblogs@bigpond.com. So that's my ISP's address. I'm in Australia, and we've got to type in this series of letters, which is often a bit tricky. SCSCALBI, I reckon it is. You've got to agree to their terms of service. A quick read of that. And then if you're happy with all that, click accept to create my account. Passwords don't match. Okay, so I didn't type them the same. I'll try that again. I'm just going to make an easy password because I'm not actually going to use this account. And now you've always got to type in these letters. If you get something wrong, which is quite likely because there's a few things to get right on this page, then you'll have to type this again. What is it? INGLONOUS, hopefully. Try again. Oh, my password isn't secure enough. It's a good thing that they try and make sure you have a secure password. So let's try that technique I used a moment ago. There we go. Okay, and again I've got to type this. STABSCN. And it's thinking about it now, which sounds promising. And there we go, you're in. Then it'll give you a bit of a rundown of what Gmail is. Show me my account. Click that. And Joe Blogs 1943 has now got a Gmail account. And you're in. So yeah, there you go. That's how you sign up for Gmail.